Ah, man. Seeing all of this loaded Lux, B dot. I'm looking like, why would this even be a question? Loaded Lux, B dot. You crazy. I'm not saying B dot is not dope. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying B dot is not fire. But come on. Why are we questioning Lux versus B dot? Are you serious? When they already call him Baby Lux? Lux versus B dot. Who y'all got winning that battle? Who y'all got winning that battle? Lord of Lux versus B dot. Who y'all got winning that? Who do y'all have winning that? I just need to know. I just want to know. Let me know. Who y'all got winning that battle? Lux versus B dot. For me, I'm not questioning Lux. I'm not questioning Lux because for one, there's never been anybody that Lux has won against in battle that they said, yo, this person is just like you, ever. So now when you tell Lux, oh, I'm battling a youngin who damn near, they say got the similar style as me and may have the potential to be better than me? No, it's not happening. Because Gray Hoodie Lux, B Dot would never be a Gray Hoodie Lux. Ever. The bars that Lux was displaying when he was running around wilding as a youngin', they can never amount to that. None of these artists can. None of these artists can. Now, don't get me wrong. Surf does have some bars. Gotta give it to him. Whether he give us 2 rounds or 3 rounds, Surf does have some bars. I will be honest. Surf does have some bars. Let me see. You do got a few artists who, you know, came after the Luxes, the Mooks, and the Rexes that are nice. But as far as that Lux, nah, B Dot can't compare to them. That's just me personally speaking from a fan's perspective. As a battle rap fan, a hip hop fan of the culture, love B Dot, love his work, but I don't me personally. I don't think he can't stand up against. I don't think he can stand up against Loaded Lux. Lux has way too much to offer as far as his wordplay, his lyrical ability. He's so versatile. The things that he speaks about. Another reason why somebody as great as a Daylight can still to this day say, "Yo, listen, Mook is that dude." Lux is that dude, but this is the thing. Even with Daylight respecting a Mook or a Lux, Daylight still feels that he has something that can counteract whatever Loaded Lux has. Now that battle right there, Loaded Lux versus Daylight. Now Daylight will be a stopping block for Loaded Lux. I'll give you that. I'll give that to him. I'll give you guys that. I'll give that to y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this. I know for sure when it comes to a Daylight, oh no. If there's anybody right now who can shake up Mount Rushmore, if there's anybody right now who can shake up Mount Rushmore, it's Daylight. If there's anybody, nobody is shaking Mount Rushmore the way Daylight can shake Mount Rushmore. If Daylight wanted to go at Mook and Lux and Rex, but he won't. He won't go at Mook. He won't go at Rex. But Lux is quiet for you, Lux. That, I'm going to be honest with you. After seeing Daylight battle Lux, Daylight might take Lux spot on Mount Rushmore. I'm going to be honest with you. I know I said it. Oh, my God, I said it. The fans, but this is not me, though. The fans, Daylight's performance versus Lux is going to be so out of this world that the fans are going to say, you know what? Daylight's on Mount Rushmore. Watch what I tell you. Remember, BattleThon said it. Daylight's performance versus Loaded Lux is going to be so out of this world that the battle rap fans in the hip hop community is going to say Daylight is on Mount Rushmore. I promise you. Remember I said it. Remember I said it. Remember what I said. B-Dot, you going to have a lot to deal with when you going against Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is not no easy weight. This is not an easy weight. Loaded Lux just ain't no lightweight. This ain't a, you know what I mean? This ain't no featherweight you dealing with. This is a mean of broke bones. His punches is no joke. Back to back. And he's winless. You got to remember, Loaded Lux is a dude that battled 5, 6, 7, 8-minute rounds. And he's battling for an hour straight. These dudes used to battle for 45 minutes to an hour straight, just back to back. Do you understand how crazy your win got to be to do that? These dudes winning like that. What's choking? They didn't know nothing about choking back then. They didn't know nothing about choking back then. And this is why you guys have to pay attention to Daylight and why Daylight is so great. Daylight always paid attention to the real lyricists, the real pens. And a lot of the real pens, I'm going to be honest with you, they come from New York. I'm going to be honest with you. Just going to be honest with you. You got to pay attention to the vernacular. You have to. Those pens are so versatile. Pay attention to that Lux pen, that Mook pen, that Rex pen. Pay attention to it. I'm telling you, the pen it's impressive. Look at Charlie Clips. Impressive. Impressive penmanship. Look at Goods. Impressive penmanship. And he just talk. Loaded Lux is winless. In order for B-Dot to even think he has a chance against a Loaded Lux, B-Dot better not choke, stumble, or do anything like that. Loaded Lux is a guy who comes from battling 45 minutes to an hour straight. Just rapping. Round for round for round for round. 8 minutes, 5 or 6 rounds. Do you understand how insane that is? These dudes would not be able to stand up for one of those rounds. Just one of those rounds. A B-Dot, a Twerk, any of these dudes in the new era would not be able to stand up against those 8-minute rounds. 5, 6-minute rounds. It's not it. Surf couldn't do it. You see it. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to keep it real with you. The only person that can do a 5-minute round in this era, honestly, how I feel, I'm going to tell you a few people who I feel can pull that off. Honestly, just logically, me thinking, and peep my thought process, right? Tay-Rock, consistent. A lot of people might not like him. A lot of people may say, oh, rock this and rock that. I'm not looking at that. I don't care about nothing about his personal life. When it comes to battle rap, Tay-Rock is one of the most consistent battle rappers. Tay-Rock pulls up and performs. Tay-Rock is constantly rehearsing his rounds all the time. And very rare that you will ever see Tay-Rock choke or stumble. Very rare. Yes, very, very rare. Tay-Rock is one of the dudes in this era who has adapted that policy and that way of the old MC. This is why I have respect and love for Tay-Rock as an artist. I respect that man, and I appreciate and love his work as an artist because Tay-Rock takes his time. I promise you, he takes his time to rehearse his rounds every single time. He rehearses those rounds every single time. And he's constantly making sure that he's giving you 3 solid rounds. No stumbling, no choking. We have to give it up to Rock. That's number 1, right? After Rock, when I want to say solid rounds and performances, K-Shine, solid entertainer. No choking, no stumbling. Solid performances. And I'm talking about Shine can give you 4 or 5-minute rounds if you want. Why? Because he comes from that cloth, which all goes back to the penmanship, the New York penmanship. Dot Mob, Mook, Rex, Lux, Charlie Clips, the ciphers, Goods. These are OG sword masters in battle rap. These dudes' pen game is insane. So when you're saying that B-Dot even stands a chance against a Loaded Lux, you got to remember, Loaded Lux is a dude that is known for battle rapping for 45 minutes. They had battles 30 minutes long, 45 minutes long, an hour long. Imagine having a card, right? Imagine having a card, right? Now, you have a card with 6 battles, right? Let's say 6 battles, right? And each artist is rapping for 45 minutes, 30 minutes. That means that each battle is somewhere from an hour to an hour and a half. And you got 6 battles. Come on, man. That's 9 hours just to get them to rap. That's not including in between time and all that. You know how long events would be? You know how long battle rap events would be? If Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, and Rex and Charlie Clips was rapping how they had to rap back then? Fight Club rules, no choking, no stumbling, you lose automatically. We can talk. We can talk. Yo, Elijah, expect the unexpected. Salute, King. Salute. Salute. Jersey Mod 15. Salute. He said Lux. I saw you, bro. I was just talking my talk. But yeah, please, y'all hit that like button. Salute to all of y'all. Top of the morning. I'm in my office. Just got here not too long ago. Nice and peaceful day. I'm definitely loving today. Today's weather is good. See if I can get me some news contracts, because you know the news contracts is amazing. But yeah, real talk. Let's be honest. How many of y'all agree with me? How many of y'all agree with me that Rex, Mook, and Lux come from that cloth of rapping for 5, 10 minutes in a round, 5, 6, 7 rounds back to back? That's a different type of wind. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Salute, brother. Thank you. Please make sure y'all hit the like button, and please make sure y'all share this. This is real talk, y'all. I'm giving y'all real battle rap gems right here. This is real battle rap gems right here. These dudes come from a different cloth. This is why I say that. And even down to Daylight. Daylight will tell you, yo, I went to New York. I had an amazing experience. Daylight's wordplay is so insane right now. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. When Daylight battles Loaded Lux, battle rap fans, hip-hop critics are going to say Daylight is now on Mount Rushmore. I promise you, bro. I promise you. Daylight's performance is going to be out of this world, bro. I'm damn near on edge. I want to see what Lux got to say, because I already know whatever Daylight says is going to be over the top. Y'all are going to miss it. I already know. Whatever Daylight says versus Loaded Lux, y'all going to miss it. It's going to be so over the top. And I know he might say something that I might not necessarily catch right away. But just know that this is the cloth that he comes from. This is the cloth that Light comes from. That long-winded rapping. Remember what he said against Shine. Y'all heard what he said against Shine. He was trolling Shine as far as the money aspect and wanting to battle right away. But as far as when he said against Shine, yo, listen, I come from that cloth where if you choke or stumble, you lose the battle. That's honestly what it is. Because if you look at Fight Club rules, in Fight Club, you couldn't choke or stumble. So sometimes when I look at a lot of these battle rappers, why I don't comment and make certain videos is because it's like, yo, if I made a video, I would just be constantly reminding people that they are supposed to look at the cloth they come from. If you look up to a Loaded Lux and you look up to a Murder Mook and you look up to a T-Rex and you look up to all of these greats, like Daylight said, Daylight says it. He respects Mook. He respects Rex. He says it. He says these things. So now when you hear Daylight say this, pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to Daylight being a clown and Daylight trolling. Pay attention to Daylight when he talks hip-hop facts. Daylight always tells you these dudes come from something totally different. There was no money on the line. This was pure hunger. This is what messes up a lot of things. Even now, if you look at the NBA, let's do a comparison and analogy. Look at how much these dudes get spoiled now compared to how Magic had it. Compared to how Magic had it coming up. Compared to how Larry Bird had it coming up. These dudes get, you know what I mean? These new dudes get spoiled. Endorsement deals and everything. These dudes had it hard back then. Wilt Chamberlain, they had it hard. Now look at these dudes now. They paved the way for them. Mook, Lux, and Rex made it easy for these dudes. Made it easy for them. But they made it so easy to the point where that I don't know where these dudes got comfortable with thinking that choking is okay, stumbling is okay. And I'm not specifically saying B-Dot. I'm just saying in general. I'm saying in general, because if these dudes, if B-Dot or Twerk or any of these new dudes say, yo, I look up to a load of Lux, I look up to a Murder Mook or a Rex. If you hear one of these new dudes say that, but you notice that they choke and they stumble a lot, or they throw their rounds, or they don't prepare properly, go and ask that dude that said that they look up to a Lux, Mook, or Rex, and ask them, if you look up to them so much, did you remember, rehearse, and study the part where they never choke or stumble? Because you never see Rex choke or stumble, ever. You dudes can talk crazy about Rex all they want. I don't mind it. It is what it is. I can't fight every battle. It is what it is. But one thing that's true and for sure, Rex never choke or stumble, ever. So that's the cloth he comes from. And Rex battled in every era of battle rap. Mook did it. Lux did it. Rex did. There's something special about each and every one of them. But one thing that they all have in common is that they know what it's like to have to battle and not choke and not stumble. They know what that pressure is like. So you had to know your rounds. Your rehearsal game had to be insane. But like I said, going back to what I said, this is why I respect Tay-Rock, because Tay-Rock took the time out. Rock took the time out. Rock said, yo, check it out. Every battle Rock has, you look at the way that he performs, depending on the situation, if his adversary and the person that he's going against is a person that, I don't know, Rock may be under a certain different type of pressure when he's writing. But if you pay attention, you'll never, it's very rare you catch a Rock stumbling. Rock is an entertainer. He is a performer. He's an MC. Rock is an MC. Rock actually knows how to rap. He knows how to battle rap. Like, he knows. So now, being under a dot mob cloth, and just not even dot mob, but just being around individuals who come from that cloth, you kind of absorb that. And if he looked up to a Rex or Mook or a Lux, he kind of took on everything properly, if you ask me. Because a lot of people play around with the performance. A lot of people play around with trying to get down their bars and rehearse and learn certain things. They play around with it. And when you see, if you pay attention to what's going on, you see a lot of these dudes fumble the ball. You can tell. You can tell who's prepared and who's not. Oh, man, you throwing it around. Oh, I remember Saga. Saga blocked me. Saga blocked me because look at this, right? So I film a lot, you know, I filmed for different battle leagues. I filmed for Gates of the Garden, right? And one of the times I filmed for them in the past, it was Saga versus Alias. So Saga is talking crazy versus Alias. He does amazing versus Alias. Great battle. Great battle. I forgot who Saga battled after that. I think it was Mike P. I think it was Mike P. I think it was. I think it might have been Mike P. But listen to me. Oh, there was Mike P. Mike P cooked him. Mike P cooked him. So check this out, right? Yo, salute, Chris. So hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button and share it, Chris. So Mike P cooked Saga. So I go online and I say, damn, I see Saga talking crazy. He's talking crazy after losing to Mike P. So I'm like, yo, bro, why are you talking like that? I just filmed you versus Alias and you killed him. And then you came and you went to a main stage and you got cooked by Mike P. I'm like, not saying that Mike P's dirt. I like Mike P. Mike P did an amazing performance versus Danny and a few others. But the fact that he was so brave and bold on Gates of the Garden, but then wasn't prepared you weren't prepared at Gnome X? Are you serious? Bruh, you was ready for Alias at Gates of the Garden in a small room in Philly, but you wasn't prepared for Mike P at Gnome X. And this is what I'm talking about. When you look at these dudes and you ask them, who do you look up to in battle rap? Who inspires you to battle in battle rap? If they dare say Mook, Lux, or Rex, then somehow they did not adapt that whole long-winded thing. That's something that you got to work hard on that. That's something you got to work hard on. And it's obvious that a lot of these dudes don't. That's why when we see a performance like Daylight, it almost takes us back like, oh, wow, this is what a polished battle rapper looks like in 2020. This is why everybody looked at Daylight like, yo, that performance was the best thing I've ever seen. Even battle rappers, this is how crazy it is. This is how used we got. We've gotten used to artists choking. We've gotten used to looking for a stumble or a choke. It's never been common for fans to look for a stumble or a choke. That's not common in battle rap until now, this day and age, this era of battle rap. 12, 15 years ago, who's stumbling? Who's choking? Exactly. Sparring techniques, and that's what I'm talking about. How do these dudes prepare? What's your preparation like? Like, these dudes' preparation is off because these same guys that we are watching that are supposed to be on the come up, a lot of them are they choke artists. Bruh, this is why I be looking and I be like, sometimes when I see a match, I'll look and I'll be like, whatever. It's sad to say. Right. It's different. They was having 7-9 round bouts back then. They don't have that right now. These dudes can't handle that. So now when we look at things like that, who do we blame? Do we blame the leagues for having to structure a certain format for rounds and keep things even? We may have to. But then again, it's business. And in order to get in venues, you have to work within a certain time frame, which is understandable. But that form of battle rap, they missed that. They missed that. This new era, this new generation, they got to tap in. They have to tap in. Right. And then you got to remember, not all the time did they battle on beats. Acapella, running down. They was running down on dudes on the corner, dudes outside, walking to the store. Oh, that's Sun right there. All right, bet. I was writing last night. And they running down. It's like a conversation. Battle rap was like a normal conversation for these dudes. Every day. It was like you just knew you was going to get into a battle. Imagine that. Rex, young 15, 16-year-old Rex, walking around Harlem, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and battling everybody, yo. Just every day, he just had to be prepared for a battle. Do you understand what that is? Versus when you break everything down into a certain structure and format, and these dudes say, damn, I got 2 months. I got 60 days to get ready for this dude. I'm not in the mood. What? You're not in the mood? Boy, move. Get out the way. Move over. What are you talking about? Move over. These dudes was battling with their own money in their pocket. Wasn't no league, no nothing like that. They was hungry. We're going to figure this out. And these dudes got 60 days, 30 days to prepare. These dudes had seconds to prepare. Oh, I see him across the street. Damn, remember my raps. And it was on site. That's what I like, on site. You know, I had so many different ideas, the way battles could be thrown to give that element back. But I know that some people probably won't incorporate it. And a lot of artists might not sign up for it because they are afraid. But then I'm looking for those artists that will sign up for it. Mystery battles. That's what I want. I want mystery battles. That's what I want. Surprise. Because now you don't know who your opponent. You just got to be nice. Now you just got to be nice. So now that will bring you back to how good is your pen? Because if you got to prepare, think about this, right? You got a person, you got back in the day where they walk up on people and see battlers and say, you know what? I got to battle him on site. Now they're spitting something they may have in the stash or something off the top of the head. Then today, you got these dudes who have preparation. They have preparation time, 30 days, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months to battle. The contracts are always locked in before we know. So they have preparation time to battle in advance, and they still choke. What does that tell us about today's artists versus yesterday's artists who didn't have time to prepare and they had to be ready? What does that tell us? What does that tell us? Hit that like button too. Y'all playing. What does that tell us about today's artists? Got to do these comparisons and analogies. I have to, because it's just like, yo, got to put them to the test. You'll never know how good a person is unless you really push them to the test. And I feel like a lot of them haven't been pushed to the test, whether they haven't done it themselves or they have some outside influences doing it. But that's me personally. Let's do mystery battles. Surprise, you don't even know who you're battling. You know how scary some of these dudes might be? Oh, I'm not doing that. But then they realize they need that money. And then they double back. And the third thought is, you know what? I need the money, but my career is at stake. And that's what it will boil down to. You know how I think would be dope for that? Once again, a Daylight, a Tay-Rock, a Daylight, a Tay-Rock, a Danny Myers. Salute, Danny. Arsenal, another one who comes from that cloth. No choking, get in there, get your bars in. Sirius Jones, another one who comes from that cloth. I feel like those guys will be great for mystery battles. And remember, BattleThon said it. Remember, I said it. Because this is definitely, don't even worry about it. Because if y'all forget, I'll remind y'all. Word. That was show and prove. Remember, BattleThon said it. Remember, Zaire said mystery battles is the way to push these dudes' pens. We're going to see who's really nice. JC, godly with the pen. Godly with the pen. But I got to push JC's pen. Why? Because I really want to see how good he is when he doesn't know who he's battling. How scary is that? You don't even know who you're battling. So now we got to see how good a Chef Trez will be on the rebuttal based upon looking at who he's battling or hearing what a person is saying, because Chef Trez is very artistically inclined when it comes to rebuttaling. The rebuttaling game goes according to how your mind works. DNA, he's another person, would be amazing for mystery battles. And this is the crazy thing. I give DNA slack sometimes just because DNA has capitalized on what he capitalized on. And I say, God, how did he do that? He did it. And it's amazing how he did it. I give him slack sometimes, but DNA is amazing. DNA is amazing. Amazing at what he does. I have to give DNA his credit. I have to give him his credit, because even against some of my underdogs who I feel like should be up, like an Av, DNA did his thing. I have to give him credit. Got to give him credit where credit is due. DNA does his thing. He does his thing. I can't take nothing away from him. He's amazing at what he does. Amazing. But just ask people. Just ask your favorite battle rappers. When y'all are on Twitter, when y'all are on Facebook, when y'all are on Instagram, when y'all are on YouTube Live and you see certain bloggers live streaming, certain battle rappers live streaming, you see certain topics, media outlets live streaming, go on the comments and ask those bloggers, those media outlets, those battle rappers, ask them, would you sign up for a mystery battle? Ask them. Would you take a bag for a mystery battle where you have no preparation and you have the battle within a week, maybe a few days? Ask them would they do that. Ask them would they do that. Man, listen, that will push true pens to the test. I promise you. That's how you push a person's pen to the test. A lot of these dudes can't do that. They can't do that. And that's another thing. A lot of these conversations don't be worth nothing. They don't be about nothing. You talking about a bunch of dudes that choke. And once again, I know the title is about Lux and B Dot, but this right here is an overall topic right here. This right here, what I'm saying, this statement is an overall thing. A lot of these dudes cannot handle that old school method. No choking or you lose everything. And they cry. Oh, what's that? That don't make no sense. Anything can happen. Something could go wrong. And come on. It's excuses. To me, I think it's excuses. It's excuses to me. It's excuses. Hollow, another one. Salute, Elijah Expect. The unexpected. Salute, G's. Hollow's another one. You're absolutely right. Hollow's another one who could go and give you everything a person's supposed to give you as an artist in that one simple, clean delivery. First, second, and third round. Hollow's another one. You put Hollow in a surprise battle, Hollow's gonna wild out. D's World, they don't like hearing the truth, even when they know their performance wasn't that good. Exactly. And that's another thing that I got to get back to. I got to get back to asking the questions that all your favorite media outlets don't ask. I got to get back to asking those questions, because battle rappers, when they're faced with the truth and the camera's on, when they know it's a real conversation with a real one, they're going to answer it. They're going to answer that question. I don't know about these other media outlets. I don't know about them, but I know about me, and I know what I'm going to ask, and I know what I can ask. I'm asking it. I'm going to definitely ask it. I'm putting them to the test, and that's just how it is. You can't run from the truth. You can't run from it. This is y'all lane. Can't run from the truth. I'm telling all y'all on there, I'm about to slide out in the few. Salute to everybody that's on the stream. Like I said, anybody that's new that's coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button. I love y'all. I want y'all to be safe and have a good day. But before I go, just remember what I said. Two things. When daylight battles load the Lux, salute Ray Charles. I'm two things before I go, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share this too. So first thing is, when daylight battles Loaded Lux, battle rap fans, hip hop critics are going to say his performance is so great that he's on Mount Rushmore. That's number one. And number two is, ask your favorite battle rapper, media outlet, and blogger, do they think that their favorite battle rapper will ever do a mystery battle? Ask them and see what they say. I promise you, a lot of them are going to say no. They might front and say, yeah, I'll do it. But a lot of them they're gonna turn it down because they're gonna be afraid. And if they take it and don't think about it because of money, it could damage their career, because they don't have every character that it takes, every characteristic that it takes as a battle rapper to actually pull off battling somebody they don't know they're battling a person they don't know what they look like until they get there and see them in the room. They can't do it. A lot of them can't do it. But I named the people that I feel can do it. And salute to y'all. The Tay-Rocks, the DNAs, you know what I mean? The K-Shines, the Hollows. Salute to them. Daylight. Salute. I know they could pull it off. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto, y'all. Stay safe, stay real, and stay true. Follow me, I follow you. I'll be back. I ain't going nowhere. I'm in my office all day, so I'll be knocking out these live streams. If there's anything y'all want me to talk about, leave it in the comments. If there's anything y'all want to say, leave it in the comments. If y'all want to call up on the next one, let me know. Y'all can text that number that I put up there. Let me know. That's the BattleThon number. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto. Stay safe, stay real, and stay true. You follow me, I follow you. One.